The time has finally arrived for me to organize my handbags. And behind me, we have these shelves, well, these bookcases that I have that will house my handbag. I do still have to put in the shelves. So I'm gonna take you guys on this journey with me to see how I want to organize everything, because I think I want my handbags on here, as well as I do want maybe my fragrances and a little bit of my jewelry cases that are on the ground. Like, I'm thinking of putting those here. I'll probably kind of be changing things around the whole time just because I want it to be able to fit everything. And my closet is an absolute mess. I had to wait basically all week because I didn't really have the time throughout the week after work to really put this together and have decent lighting. So I was like, I'm off today. I might as well spend the time and organize this. I am on a little bit of a time crunch though. I want to try to do this in 2 hours time. I know that sounds like a lot of time, but maybe, you know, we'll see. I'm gonna get right into it, or I guess I'll show you guys what I'm working with when it comes to this state of my closet room. Please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. It is a mess in here, but I feel like I will feel relieved to finally be able to walk, because before these were in here, all my handbags were on the ground and just like a massive pile, and it's been like that since we moved, and it's been so frustrating. Like, it was like an organized pile, but it was still taking up a vast amount of the room. I'm just ready to have a clear room and to actually be able to breathe. This is so long overdue, but it's finally here, and I'm just ready to put these handbags away. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm working with right now. So this is the current state. Let's ignore my new desk that I just made. Going to do maybe a whole portion. I don't know if I'm gonna include that in this video because this video will be super duper long, or if I should break it up into sections, but I am ordering stuff for this desk so it can be a bit more organized. And then the reason for the season, the reason for the video is my handbags. Of course, you see all my shoes in a pile over there mixed with the handbags, but I feel like as soon as I get the handbags gone, it'll look less chaotic with the shoes. But these are the handbags I'm working with right now. As you can see, it's just in a pile. Oh, and it keeps going. And then these are the shelves that I have to put in, but I didn't know exactly how everything was going to go. So I've been just like putting off. I don't know how big each shelf should be, as well as I want to make sure I can, like I said, can fit that fragrance organizer thing here. And then I have back there, I don't know if you see over by the plug-in that I have like a little, what is it? Like a little chest that has jewelry in it, and I have not been able to wear any of that jewelry really, just because it's such a hassle for me to go in there and try to look at the jewelry. And I have a lot of pieces that are supposed to be in there, but it's not in there because it won't be organized. So yeah, that might be a whole thing as well. Who knows? I might just get past that, but that's what we're working with right now. I'm gonna try to set you guys somewhere where you can see everything. Maybe over here. Let's see. Ooh, is that too far away? Let me see. Okay, you can, I feel like you can kind of see, but maybe should I do it closer? Come on, let me try to do a closer angle. I think this is a decent view. I think I'm gonna start with what I want on this middle shelf, which is partially my jewelry. So I'm gonna move it over here. I'm hoping everything can fit. It's so hard to walk in here right now. This usually has a lot of different jewelry on here, but I haven't put anything on here just because it's so hard. I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorite pieces though that I've worn recently. And this is from, where is it from? Darkling Beloved, I believe. She has really beautiful pieces. I'll put a link down below, but it's one of those great layering pieces. I'm gonna move my other jewelry section thing over here too, hold on. This is the jewelry sectional here. I kind of am like moving it here just because it opens on the side. I want to be able to access that. So now we have an idea of kind of where I want the first shelving to kind of go. And then I'm going to try my fragrances here on this side. Yeah, I'm going to go grab the other one. to put more fragrances. I may end up moving this around because I want it to be like all fragrances together, all jewelry together. We've got our first shelf. Technically, I have it where I have 3 more shelves I have to put in. I feel like this needs to be broken up a little bit. Feels like maybe big bags could go up here or really small bags. I guess that's what I have to figure out. Do I have more big bags or do I have more small bags? But as I was thinking, it might make more sense to put the big bags up here. Reason why I'm saying this and the smaller ones down there is because if the smaller ones are up here, I'm short, so I won't be able to see all the smaller bags that easily, I don't think. I'm trying to get into like why I would do that, and then I feel like that just makes sense. But then I feel like some of the bags are really big where they're gonna hang off a little, and I would rather it hang off at the bottom than it hang off on the top. So we may have to play around with it a little bit, but that's the first shelf. I'm so happy. And it looks good already. I feel like it's coming together already. There's my jewelry and fragrance. Finally. So I put that bag up there to try to gauge exactly where I want to put this because I feel like there's enough room to put a shelf above it. We'll see how this works. Moment of truth. It looks like it's actually perfect height. I did pretty good on estimating it. My only worry is that what bags are gonna go up here? What is even gonna fit? I'm gonna grab some of my bags to see if they'll fit up there. I'm gonna start with this one. I'm a little nervous. Oh, it does not fit. Yikes. Because it has a large stem. Let's see what other bags I can put up there. Have this one. I'm a little nervous. At the end of the day, I could slide it in there like this. I don't know, things might move around even further, we'll see, but I do have a few of the pumpkin bags that could lay flat like this, so that is an option. This one's even taller than this, so I feel like even more so I can't put anything above this. Probably put bigger bags up here, and then somehow, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Hope is not lost. I am getting a little nervous, but I'm hoping everything will fit and work out. I just do not want to have to move the shelving anymore just because it's so taxing and tiring. But I was thinking for the top, because it's so small, I'll probably just lay it sideways. I think I have like 3 pumpkin bags, or 4 even, that could lay flat like that, and the same for up here. So I do have stuff that can fit there, and I was just thinking to myself, as much room as I can get in these other shelves is important. I'm a little nervous that all my bags are not gonna fit, but also I'm planning to get rid of some of these bags. So I'm only going to be putting up here the bags that I really want to keep, and then I'll probably just kind of let you guys know where I got every bag, or if I can remember, because sometimes I can't even remember. But we're getting closer to the actual organizing portion of this. So I'm just gonna knock out these 2 shelves that I have to put down here, and then we'll get probably into the organizing of all the bags. I just finished all the shelving here, and kind of organized it. So now it's time for the actual fun part. I don't know exactly how everything's gonna work. I try to use some of my bags to kind of gauge how I would put things on there. Watch me put some things away. Now and then I'll probably pop in to say like what bags I like. Maybe you'll just see me just show the bag and then put it up on there. I don't know, I kind of want to knock this out. I have about an hour to organize all the bags. It is a little daunting just because I'm staring at this pile of bags on the floor. But like I said, this is going to be a moment of truth where I'm picking what bags I want to keep and what bags that I'm going to get rid of. Any bags that I end up not keeping, I'll probably show you guys and do a whole Depop. I'm planning to do a full closet clean out series on my channel, so look forward to that. And I might do one where I might just save those bags for that time where I have a whole bunch. We'll see. For me, the way that my mind works, I have to break things down into smaller pieces so I don't get overwhelmed. I think I'm gonna try to tackle all the small bags first and then get to the bigger bags. I got this from Back 6 Bruja, and as you can see, it's Beetlejuice inspired. I love that pop of green on the inside. Only downside is with the white, like I have got some staining on it, and I don't know how to remove that, but I think I am going to keep it. I don't know how, I was trying to put it up there, but it was kind of hanging off, like it was gonna slip off. So I may have to put this to the side and put this somewhere else. I have some other things that I want to hang up, so maybe that will go on the wall instead of actually up here. This is from Betsy Johnson. I have never worn this yet, but I still really like it at this point in time. So I think I am going to hold on to it. It is kind of a maybe, so if there's not enough room, I may get rid of it. I'm just gonna see where this can go. I have a black version of that bag that I'm gonna try to find right now, just so they can be right next to each other. This here is Good Old Faithful. Honestly, I probably should get rid of this bag just because I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's old and warped and the zipper is tarnished. But I love this bag just because it's, especially when I travel, I can have this and I'm not afraid it's gonna get stolen. And then when I go to concerts, it's very compact, but you can put a lot in it. But I think it may be time to let her go. And if I'm gonna be honest with myself, I have not worn it in forever. I'm gonna put it in the get rid of pile over here. But like I was mentioning earlier, this is the black version of the white one that I showed. And this one I actually do use, and I take it to concerts with me. And I like it just because it's black on black. Only downside is the magnet. It did scrape off here, but because it's inside the bag, I don't really mind it because you're not really showing that. And all the skulls are still pretty black. It's a little scratched off here, but they're still pretty black. I'm gonna keep this. This is a vintage Coach bag that I inherited from my mother a very long time ago. I've had this since childhood, early childhood. I don't really use it, but because it has sentimental value for me and I've had it since my childhood and I cherish this for my mother, I'm going to keep it. I want to look into restoring it to a better state. This is a Kill Star wristlet, and it has slots in here where you can put cards in there. I've seen it a couple times where it has popped back up, even though they don't really have the fabric for the steamer, but it does pop up sometimes. So you might just want to check the Killstar website, see if you can get your hands on it. Another coffin bag. Very simple, just straightforward. This is one of my holy grail handbags. It's from Le Femme Noir, the Dracula collection. Just look at the detailing on this. I had to stop for a moment and show you guys. I'm gonna try to not show as much, but it's just, it's the red. I haven't used it yet. Saving it for an occasion, maybe when I go to a vampire ball, go to a vampire event. But it's just, it's gorgeous. And it's super roomy. But all in all, it's very beautiful. This is my go-to concert bag that I use these days. It's from Foxblood and it's made of apple leather, which they have this unique design. The only downside to it being apple leather is that it does have some peeling already on the strap. I don't know if you can see that, but it's peeling and it has white pieces. So I do love this, but just with it being the apple leather, it does start peeling and de-stressing. I think I'm gonna be done with this row. I'm gonna start moving on to other rows because I'm not sure what I want to put up there next to these, because I do have some options, but I want to just make sure there's not enough room down in the other ones before I move on. Off we go. This is another Killstar bag that we no longer make here. And I love it because it has the zipper down here where you can slip maybe your phone in there, and then it has a very unique shape. I have this bag here, which I like. I also have a messed up version. I don't know where I put it. It's right here. Like, I received this bag. It was not inexpensive. I received the first bag. I'm not gonna say where it's from. Why? Maybe because the customer service was good. So I received this bag first. It had this on here. It got stuck to the thing. Look at the back. It has things sticking to it. This was like broken. I don't want to go too in it because she did send me a replacement bag. But I don't know what to do with this first one that I received because it is like ugly. I'm trying to think, should I add my own decoration to the front and kind of make it a different version of this bag? Like, I don't know what I want to do. So I've just been holding on to this. I don't know if you guys would be interested in trying to decorate it and do it yourself. If you are, let me know. Then I can put this on my Depop for really inexpensive. Maybe y'all can do a DIY for it, but I just don't know what to do with it right now. So I'm just simply hanging onto it just for that fact. So that's where I'm at right now with it. So the camera wasn't recording this whole time. I thought it was on, but I'll just give you guys a quick update. I thought it was on this whole time, but this is what it's looking like thus far. I still have 2 shelves down there and a little bit room on that shelf right here to put some more bags, and then I have, of course, room at the top. I just don't know how everything's going, but it is coming along a little bit. I'm just trying to make sure all my bags can fit on there right now. And I have my little colorful row at the bottom there, and then more colorful bags up there, but most of my bags are black. I am getting nervous, I'm not gonna lie. And then I'm gonna have to go through and see which ones I'm gonna get rid of. This is one of my absolute favorite bags, and my mom got it for me, I think for Christmas or my birthday one year, but this is one of my favorite bags, and it's from Killstar. I'm running into a problem where I don't know where to put stuff. Usually I have that pumpkin on the top of this dresser. So I think I might continue to do that. Just have this pumpkin up here. As well as this, which is a bag where you can put a cup. A cup right here. And you can take it with you. I forget. Was it Quirky Cup Collective? Oh no. Kate Gabrielle. She makes these. And this version has a little bat. This was a part of her, I think, Halloween, and then it came Halloween collection is what I was trying to say. I think I'm gonna put these two up here. It's not really any room. I am stressing because there's no room. Let me show you guys where I'm at. I still have all of these bags on the ground here. And I didn't even start to get into the bags that I just got for my birthday. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'm thinking, because I thought this would fit up there with this and it doesn't. So I'm thinking maybe trying to shove it here. But I kind of don't like how the color does not work. I'm gonna move it around to see if some other bag can fit. Can this fit here? And then move this up here. I am willing to play some Jenga in order to make this work. Hold on. Will this fit better here? Another heart bag. I'm basically almost done with the whole where I'm putting my bags situation. The big problem I'm having is that 2 of my large bags that I got recently don't have a spot yet. I'm gonna grab it really quickly. That's this bag, which is my grab and go bag for filming. And then the other bag is this one. Ugh, let me grab it. Is this one. At the bottom here, I have these bags on the right. I'm tempted to get rid of those sitting there and to put those new bags that I got. I haven't used these bags down here in a bit, so I am gonna remove these here. Fits perfectly for those 2 bags, but then I'm like, where are these going to go? I love this bag so much. It's from Sourpuss, and I chased it down to find this bag. Now I'm like stuck, like where are these big bags going to go? Because I don't like how it looks like there. Like it hangs off so much. It really can't hang like that. I know for sure I want to keep this bag. I'm not so sure on this one. I'm thinking about getting rid of it and putting it on my Depop. I used to use this as a work bag. It does fit a laptop, and I do love the beautiful detailing here. It's still in great condition. I just don't know if I still want it because I just don't reach for it anymore. And then this one also was a work bag that I think I don't want anymore. I have a problem because it is older Killstar that's not on there anymore, so I am drawn to it. I may end up putting it in my closet at the bottom of my closet and hoping for the best. It's time for the final reveal on how it turned out. I am so happy. At least the bag portion is done. I'm not done specifically with the fragrances. That's still going to be a work in progress. I'm just really happy I was able to get it all done. Then we're going to go to the other side with all the bags. Literally so happy. I still have to arrange my jewelry as well because a lot of it is in my bedroom because I just have had no spots for it. Kind of love this row with all the pink and purple detailing. And then lastly at the bottom, those two bags I was wondering about. That is the final. Here's from further back. It turned out so good. And now I'm gonna show you guys which bags I am getting rid of and will be adding to my Depop. I'm gonna gather these real quick, put them on my chair, and then that way I can quick fire, rapid fire, show you exactly what bags I'm going to be adding to the site. It looks like it's just 4 bags that I'm getting rid of. I'm going to show you the simpler ones first and then the more exclusive pieces next. So this is the first piece. It is a spiderweb heart. It has a spider chain hanging down. That's also a part of the zipper. Inside, it's pretty roomy for what it is. And then it does have the strap in there. It does come with everything. I'll probably list this pretty cheap on there just because I kind of just want to get rid of it. So this is the first piece, and then this is the bag. So it's in pristine condition. I've only worn this bag, I think, twice. I don't reach for it, and I've been meaning to get rid of it for a while. I just hadn't. This is more motivation to get rid of it. My next bag is this one. It's Ghostface. I love that it has this little dagger chain on there inside, and it does say Ghostface on the inside. And then it has this. I'm actually considering keeping this just because it's not too big and I can realistically just stick this in somewhere, like even here. I could just stick that in there. I'm hit or miss on getting rid of this, but I've had this bag for almost a year and a half. I've never worn it. It's from Backstitch Bruja, I believe. No, it's not. It's from The Beheaded. And like I said, I've had it for a year and a half, almost 2 years, and I have not worn it once. I do like that it's unique and it's a planchet, and I did like the sizing, but I just have never worn it. But I love that it comes from a small woman-owned business, and it's a unique piece, and it just goes on the shoulder. I love how unique that is. I just have never reached for it. I could put it on the back of the door maybe. That actually does go, and it could just be on the back of the door. It's not like I need the door open all the way. Am I getting rid of anything? But this for sure I want to get rid of. Maybe I'll be uploading just 2 bags, which is this one and this one. I know you guys saw the before. This is the after of my 4. Yeah. I did that. Now I do need to tackle all those hangers that are on my door back there, but this is progress. This is progress. I can walk, and just like I said earlier, it's gonna look less chaotic with my shoes. Now it just looks like a normal amount of shoes stacked and one in front of another, and it doesn't look too crazy. Look, I can spin, and then I can look at the beautiful wall of bags. I'm really happy this worked out perfectly. And I guess this is just proof now that I can't buy any more handbags because I legit do not have the room. I am gonna eventually have to go through again and try to get rid of stuff, but it's just so hard for me because I do love all these bags, and a lot of these bags are pieces you can't find again. Now I'm just gonna focus on doing the fragrances and my jewelry and arranging that. I don't think I'm gonna show a video of that. I'm just gonna do it, and then maybe I'll show it after. So this is the before, and then maybe I'll show an after.